This answer I have given earlier. It is not the situation itself which causes the happiness or hurt. So, doctor, the question is, the question being asked is, there are many situations in life which are joyful. Once the joyful moments are gone, like some person was there, the person is no longer than life, it causes the hurt. So, how to handle that hurt? Answer for this is, any situation, person or object is not cause for joy. It can trigger joy. Why? Because then the presence is present, the mind becomes silent for some time. The silence of the mind is joy. When the mind is silent, happiness of Atma is reflected in the mind. The joy doesn't come from the person or situation. Your presence which is bringing the joy into the situation. But we confuse that and we associate the joy of the situation. Like we subjective experience of Ananda, we are objectifying it. So then what happens? The situation goes, we'll feel bad. So for us, it's very important to discover that Ananda is my nature. Then any situation, presence or absence will not hurt us. Presence of course will feel joy. Nothing wrong in the feeling joy. But we all understand that joy is not because of situation, joy is because of my happiness coming out. I don't crave for a situation because situation in life cannot come back. Situation is always unique in life. It's always temporary. So am I able to discover joy within me? My happiness can I discover? That is the solution. Otherwise, we are perpetually dependent on the external conditions, and external conditions will make us miserable because we are like a slaves. So the happiness in a situation is not because situation, happiness in a situation because the mind becomes silent for that time. The moment mind becomes silent, happiness of Atma reflect in the mind. It's the Atma which is giving happiness. But what we think, oh, person or situation give me happiness. That's where the problem is. It's a wrong misdirection. Now, can I bring happiness within me? Okay, every time, all the time. Yes, I can. Through Atma Vichara. Who am I? Through meditation, through living in the present moment. Gradually, what will happen? Mind will become silent. Given any situation in life, I'll be joyful. Happy situation, I'll be definitely joyful. Sad situation, I'll be neutral. Okay. So in that way, equanimity comes in life. The solution is discovering the joy within, not craving for the joy without. Joy without is not there. It is the joy within is reflecting the joy without, and we are confusing. Are you clear? Is that answer clear to all? Asha, Gayatri?
Yes, Guruji, clear.
Yes, Guruji.
I'm always Sakshi doesn't mean the mind can be moving. So the mind, the moment becomes silent, Sakshi, Atma silence will be reflected in the mind. That's called, I call it happiness. So that'll happen when my friend comes or situations are good in my life, I'll feel happy. But the moment situation goes, will feel unhappy. But if I am Sakshi, I'm aware, then I'll be neutral. Right? When I'm neutral, my happiness of Sakshi is reflected in the mind. Otherwise, I'll become ego. In ego, mind is agitated. In agitation, there's no happiness. See, I'm saying, no. See, what I'm saying, in a given situation, Dukeshu anudigrimanaha, Sukeshu vigadaspraha. A Gnani will not be elated by a situation, not be depressed by any sort of situation. Doesn't mean that you give a good thing to Gnani, he'll feel happy only. But, oh, happiness came because of this cup of coffee. He doesn't say, my happiness, Ananda, got reflected because of this in this cup when this happened. That's all. He is associating the happiness with his own self. People get elated. Oh, I got the money, I be happy. They associate happiness with the external object. A Gnani does not associate happiness with the external object. It is the internal state which is getting reflected. That's all he says. It doesn't mean Gnani is sadistic. Somebody gives a good cup of coffee. I'm Sakshi. No, he's full of joy. Life is full of joy. Right? Because the joy is not coming from a cup of coffee. Joy is coming from within. Some problem comes in life. Okay, still he'll be joyful because joy is within, but he will not show. Somebody comes, some groom, somebody comes with a very sad situation. Somebody died. I'm happy. He will not say. He'll show. He may not show it. He may be neutral, but within he has a joy. He's a fountain of joy within. Fountain of happiness, ananda. That's what you have to tap. Entire spiritual journey is that only. No? Does it answer your question? Pooja? Okay. Did I answer your question, yesterday's question? Okay. So